Hi y'all, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and for many years I have, on and off, I have taken dance lessons, country, salsa, stuff like that, from some friends, and the owner of the studio club, his birthday was yesterday, and so we are going dancing tonight to celebrate his birthday. And so I need to make him a card. So I pulled out this Bella Blvd ephemera, dad style, and it's got a whole bunch of shoes in it. Now, none of them were really dancing shoes, but I think they will do. It has, you know, some dad words and some clocks and stuff like that in this kit. I have used a few things here and there, but I lost my dad 2 years ago, so I don't get to use the dad stuff as much, though I have lots of pictures of him from when my daughter was little. So I pulled out these two things. I like these shoes. They lace up. They look more like dancing shoes, and I found this clock. So what I think I'm going to do, I have a card base here, and this just happens to be the one that was on my desk. And it's a side fold this way. So I'm just gonna use what I've already cut, you know, using my scraps up, using my product up. I've pulled out a couple of scraps. This is kind of a burgundy red on this. This is from Paper Rose. I have this little card here, and I have this paper, which I like because it brings out the green, and this brings out the maroon. So I'm liking these things together. I need to figure out what shape I want to do on this. I have my circle cutters out on my desk, so maybe I'll just do another circle, like a big circle, and then have a little circle, and then the happy birthday. And I've got the shoes here, so I was thinking I would do the shoes like this, a big circle here, this at the bottom, and this coming off the big circle. And then inside I'm gonna say, time to put on your dancing shoes. Hope you have a great birthday. I think that's my plan. So I think I want it bigger than this, but it doesn't need to be huge. I could do it a small version of this. Yeah. So I could do it on the blue blade, which is would make the smallest. Let's start with that. I can always change it up if I want to. Oh yeah, that's definitely the size I like. I'm going to ink everything, I think. And I want to use black ink. I have my brown ink out already, so just switch those things. I think I'm going to ink everything. And that way I don't have to double mat everything. That's my other option, is to double mat everything. And I'm not sure I really, really want to do that. But if I ink everything. All right, so this is the right width. I just need to cut the correct length here. Let me get my other trimmer out because I think I need a new blade on my Cricut trimmer. So let's see. This should be 4 inches, so I want this to be 5 1/4 because the page is 5.5, so that should be perfect. All right, and then those, and then this, and then this. This can come up a bit. Okay, I love it. I'm going to fishtail this, which is what I like to do with these, just to add a little bit more interest. Okay, and let's get everything inked in black. I don't know if this is going to ink, but you can at least get the white core to be black. What's fun about making cards is I'm able to sort of customize this card. He's a dancer. He's an excellent dancer. And I'm able to make a birthday card that he knows I made for him, because who else would I put dancing shoes on a card for? So I think that's really sweet. He is turning 79. So next year will be a really big one, and we'll have to have a really big dance for him. All right, the question is, do I want to pop? Now these shoes are the same foot, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Do I want to pop one of them up? I think I can pop the outside one up. Let's pop this one up, and then we'll pop that up, and I think that will help bring some balance. Maybe a bit more. All right, so if that's popped up, and then this can go underneath. We'll just arrange everything. I think this can go a little higher. This can go down. This can go like this. And then pop that up. I like that a lot. I'm not going to pop up the clock, because I already have a lot of other things popped up. I like that though. Oh, I usually glue things down. I should probably do glue so it doesn't come apart. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. I'm just going to do the corners of this and not pull the whole thing up again. But that'll help ensure it stays down. All right. And then let's glue these things down. Not that this would necessarily fall apart, but we're just going to double check. I'm going to do it that way. And for these, this is pretty sticky. I'm not too worried about it popping up, but I can still add a tiny bit of glue. glue to it, just to double check. I love that so much. Let's do the same thing here. Where do I want this? I think there. And then I have room for some little gems or jewels or something along those lines. Let's see. Gems or jewels, maybe sequins, or just enamel dots, or I mean, I could try and use those up, but they're not quite special enough, I don't think, for a birthday. So let's see what I have here. I have gold enamel dots. I have this brown. I wonder what I would like better. Let's see. Ooh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. This one's going to be too orange. That's pretty gold. I think I like this because this feels like a brown to me down here. So I think that's going to be the answer. I'm going to move this off my desk before I smudge it. So I'm going to do just a little trio of those. And that's going to dry. Hello. Those will get nice and round. And when it's completely dry, I will add to the inside. Time to put on your dancing shoes. So this is a birthday card for my friend Pete. Thanks a lot, you guys.